grade 11 to our online classes once more. I believe you are beginning to feel comfortable now with the classes. So let us begin. And in case you are not comfortable, I am always looking forward to your suggestions, your best ideas that will make the classes more creative, more warm, and more responsive, right? Before we begin, let us join our hands together for the well being, health, and happiness of the whole world. Let peace, happiness, and well being be restored once more. Let us be happy with each other once again, right? We are happy wherever we are, but the social distancing is a bit uncomfortable for all of us. Let us come together and let us enjoy being together with each other once more. So let us begin. We have already finished a lesson on present tense and we have seen the various forms of present tense. They are present indefinite, then present continuous, then present perfect, and now present perfect continuous after present perfect. So now we are moving on to past and we are going to see the same forms: past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Let us see how we go on. You might be already knowing, but even if you know, we need to continuously revise the tenses. That will give us a strong writing skill in our writing portion, right? So we continue. Stay tuned, stay happy, and stay interested, right? So children, we are now going to start with the past tense. So pay attention and follow the whole video very nicely so that you are able to once again revise and make notes wherever you have to, right? So what is a past tense? Past tense is an action that is already over. Again, the four forms of past tense: past indefinite, like present indefinite, past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So what is past indefinite? It represents an action occurred in the past or a habit of the past. Any action that has occurred in the past, or mind it, or any habit of the past, and uses the past form of the verb. And it uses always, and always we need to understand the verb and its state. We have to be very careful about the verb and its form, verb and its state. We don't have to focus on any other part of the sentence. We have to just concentrate on the verb, right? And in the past indefinite, we use the past form of the verb or the second form of the verb with all nouns and pronouns. Like, for example, I wrote articles on different topics. So it is a habit of the past. We took the bus. We took the bus. So it is an action of the past. Amir made a paper boat. Made, an action of the past. You met him, an action of the past. They mistook us for police, an action of the past. So here in the first example we can see a habit of the past, and in the rest of the examples we see actions that have occurred in the past, and we are taking the second form of the verb in the first sentence, right? We have replaced it with wrote. In the second sentence, take, we have replaced it with took. In the third sentence, make, we have replaced it with the past form of the verb, made. In the fourth sentence, meet, we have replaced it with second form, met. And in the last sentence, mistake, we have replaced it with the second form, mistook. We move on to past continuous, an action which began before and was still continuing at a particular time, means uninterrupted action. Uninterrupted action that was still continuing at a particular time is known as past continuous. We can say the subject will be there plus was, or verb will be there, verb will be there, and ing. So it completes a past continuous tense like this. Example, I, the subject, was sleeping at 11 p.m. last night. This action had begun before. You had started sleeping before 11 p.m. Right? And you were sleeping continuously at that time. There was no interruption of sleep, or there was no interruption at all. So you had continued to sleep at that time, and it is known as past continuous tense. So I was sleeping at 11 p.m. last night. You were sleeping. So you were sleeping with the second person. You were sleeping at 11 p.m. last night. No interruption was there, and so you had been sleeping at that time. He was sleeping at 11 p.m. last night. So again, no interruption. He had been sleeping at that time last night. He was sleeping, you were sleeping, I was sleeping without an interruption at that time, and that is why it is known as past continuous tense. We move on to past perfect. Past perfect is used to describe an action that happened before another action in the past. So there are two tenses. One is an action happening before an action, and the time or the event of the action that had happened along with that action. To describe it better, listen to me very, very carefully. To describe it better, it refers to the action that happened first or earlier. It gives a sense of completion of an activity in the past, before some time, or before another event. Now, consider this example. Listen to me. She had sent me her picture an year ago. She had sent me her picture an year ago. So there are two tenses. One is past perfect simple. Where is the past perfect simple? In the first portion of the sentence, she had sent me. She had sent me is an example of past perfect simple, an action, okay, in the past that had been completed before some time. The time is also mentioned an year ago. So this is the second portion of the sentence, past simple. When past perfect simple is together with past simple, we have past perfect tense. We have past perfect tense. Examples: you had met him before he became famous. So two actions or two tenses are here. You had met him is past perfect simple. Before he became famous is your past simple. She had never played football. She had never played, past perfect simple, until last week is past simple. So when time is mentioned, past time is mentioned, and also and past action is mentioned, then we have past perfect tense. She had left the scene, one past action is mentioned, that is past perfect is mentioned when the ambulance arrived. So one more action is also mentioned, one event is also mentioned, an event of the past. So here past perfect simple is with a past event. I had just gone outside when it started to rain. I had just gone outside is past perfect simple mentioned with an event or a past event. So these are examples of past perfect tense. We come to past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense happens to express a past action, okay, and which started in the past and continued to happen after another action or time in the past. Now see, look at the example. We had been looking for the wallet for 2 hours when Susan had found it. We had been looking for the wallet. We had been looking. Had plus been plus were plus ing. Past perfect continuous. So the action was continuing and had been continuing for some time. Okay, that action was continuing for some time in the past. It continued to happen after that time. You started an action, you continue to carry on that action. You started looking for the wallet, right? In the first example, I'm considering the first example. We had been looking for the wallet for 2 hours when Susan found it. You started an action. Okay, after that time, you had been continuing. After you started looking, for how much time? You continued looking for 2 hours. So it tells us that of an action that continued to happen after an action or time in the past, right? And it was not completed. It was not completed, and it is showing you the duration also of that particular action. So it will start, it will continue, and it will show the duration. It will start, it will continue, and it will show the duration. We had been looking for the wallet for 2 hours when Susan found it. It had started, it is showing the duration. It had continued for how much time? For 2 hours. So it had started and continued, and it is showing the duration of 2 hours when Susan found it. She had been writing reports since morning. So it had started, and after it had started, it continued for the whole morning. She had been writing reports since morning. It had continued the whole morning. When her boss came to the office, they had been celebrating. It had started, and after it started, it continued for some time, for hours. Okay, so every time it will see the beginning of a past action, continuing of the past action, and it will continue for some time. And here the past perfect continuous will emphasize or will focus on the duration of the time. What is the difference between past continuous and past perfect continuous? In past continuous, it is uninterrupted, it is continuing. And in past perfect continuous, the happening or the event continues for a particular duration, and then it is discontinued. It continues after it starts for a particular duration, right? So just look at the first example once again. We had been looking for the wallet for 2 hours. It had started and it continued for 2 hours when Susan found it. After that, we had stopped because Susan had found it. Now, coming to the conclusion. I taught you is an example of past indefinite, right? I was teaching you is an example of past continuous. I had been teaching you last year, past perfect, right? And I had been teaching you for the last 20 minutes. So it becomes past perfect continuous, right? Compare the examples and just try to tally with the teaching and see. If you have any doubts, please come back to me. Get ready for your assignments. Thank you.